Greetings YouTube. Today I'm going to show off my Cuda Dominator or Robo-Dominator. It was a time when I was very much into all metal knives, and this was purchased during that era. It is probably the most expensive knife I have in my collection as far as the folding knives go. These are titanium. It's a titanium frame lock. The thumb studs and the pivot here are nickel silver, so that's not cheap. It has a decent and usable pocket clip, though it is only a single position, which is kind of a disappointment. And you'll notice that one of my set screws is missing, because while I was playing with this and making some adjustments and such, the set screw, the head of the set screw actually stripped out on me. And I was unable to get a replacement because I could not get anyone from the company to contact me. I tried really hard. I was kind of disappointed with that fact. But, you know, that's why it's missing. But it still has two of them, so it works all right. It is an open pillar design. You've got two pillars down there, and of course you've got the pillar in here, which is the blade stop. And it's called a Robo-Dominator because it is assisted opening a flipper, though the thumb studs can be used if you choose, and they act as a stop. They fit right into that blade right there. It has a very classic shape. It has a nice satin finish. It is a very good quality blade. It is I believe this is S30V, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a nice knife, and it meets. And at the time, it met my needs, because again, I was into the whole metallic handled knives at the time. It's a little bit more than I want now. It's a little longer than I want. It's a little bit thicker, wider blade, I should say, than I want. Not thicker, I should say wider. But it is nice quality. Everything is nicely rounded. It has a nice swedge. There's some very, very gentle, almost non-existent jimping here. You get in there like that, and it does give you some purchase, but not a great deal. It is a very pleasant knife. These finger grooves really do hold it right in there, and in the event you want to do a reverse grip, it does fit quite nicely if that's that's what you want to do, or if you need to do a draw cut, okay, say cutting a strap on a pallet, that works as well. I carried this for quite a while, in fact, and I liked it. It met everything I needed at the time. Just that my criteria, my desires in a knife changed over time. Things like that happen. There is a large lanyard hole in here, though, because it is a single position knife in the tip down position. I'm not 100% sure how useful that's going to be to you, unless you choose to remove the pocket clip and carry it in a way that, you know, might make the lanyard hold accessible, because you don't need it when you're holding it, because the blade is, my hand only comes to here. So I don't know, it's an option, I guess. I prefer, again, tip up, so I would prefer if the clip had been reversible. And I don't think there's any reason you couldn't have made this a multi-position clip, at least on this side. This side has, you know, texturing and such, and that pretty pivot pin, so you may not want to cover that up. But I think you could have made it a two-position clip on this side without any difficulty. But overall, it is a nice knife. I'm glad it's in my collection. This is definitely one I'll be keeping. It's a good quality, and like I said, it is the most expensive knife I own.